Suck at this. What is my intro? Welcome back to my lash channel. It's been a while. I'm in a new room. I finally moved into a bigger space, so here it is. Don't mind all that back there. I'm working on that, but I think it came together pretty good. It didn't take me too long to move in. Oops. Didn't take me too long to move in and like get everything like settled back how I had it, like the little shelves and stuff. Like it just fit really nicely. I didn't have to paint. So yeah, so today I'm just gonna do like a little vlog, little new room tour. Pretty much a moving vlog because I'm actually moving back home, sadly. And then I moved in here like a month ago, so a lot of changes. I got a new car. I did this to my hair and it looks ugly, but I'm gonna go get it fixed. So yeah, don't mind the situation. My life's literally a mess right now. But yeah, I wanted to get back on YouTube and just do like a little vlog. So, and it's the 4th of July today, and I'm working, and it's like literally no one's here but me, I think, in the whole Suites building. But yeah, I gotta make my money, and I honestly don't like the 4th of July anyways, so I don't care. And then I'm moving tomorrow, so I'm literally gonna do my 4 clients today, go home, finish packing, putting stuff in storage, and then, I mean, if I have time, maybe I'll look outside my window and look at fireworks. I don't know. But yeah, that's it.
There's literally no one here today. It's so empty.
Now you're gonna have to do some content, Cheyenne. You're gonna have to record.
I know.
Your new
I know. I'm still trying to get it together here. It's like, I'm trying to, this area I still need to like figure that out.
Okay.
I'm trying to sell this because it's too big. It's just too big.
Okay.
And it doesn't really hold that much,
All right.
you know? So,
You can sell that quick.
yeah, there's a girl that said she'll come here on Thursday. I'm gonna see. She says she will, but, you know, people say that a lot of places in the world. So the day after I moved out, I was back to work as usual. I really probably should have took the day off because it was so much work, but I had to go on a house call in the morning, so here I am just kind of getting ready for my house call. And then after that, I do go back into the studio to do a few clients. And yeah, I kind of regretted it, but you know, that's all a part of having a business. I normally don't do house calls, but under certain special circumstances for certain clients, I'll do it. And again, that's kind of just another part of having this kind of business. If you want to show your customers that you appreciate them, you kind of have to go the extra mile sometimes.
Take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be.
Girl, I got so many fucking compliments if you see that. You did on your lashes? Good. Cause I wear a braid.
Trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging on myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah.
Her lashes, flirting with the glitter, picking up kids.
You always make me feel like, oh yeah. You never leave my thoughts alone, yeah. You're the reason I'm going out of my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you.
Here I am on Sunday, totally messing up my new window decal. Definitely cut it into strips if it's 3 rows like mine is, so that you don't go and stick half of it on and then half of it peel off. But I mean, I still made it work. It still looks cute.
Hanging on myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah. You always make me feel like, oh yeah. You never leave my thoughts alone, yeah. You're the reason I'm going out of my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you. You always make me feel like,
So it's been about, let's see, today's Sunday. It's been about 4 days since I moved out, and it sucks going from like having your own space, and like last time I had moved back home was over 2 years ago, and I was only there for like 3 months, and it sucked. But like, I think I'm at a point in my life where it just feels like I'm kind of too old to be going backwards like this. And I'm not saying like, you know, that you can't live with your parents at 28, but I feel like for me personally, and for like my standards for myself, it feels like I went backwards, and it sucks. And I don't know. And just like, and then too, it's like I'm single. You know, a part of me moving out was a breakup too. And so then it's like, I feel like I failed, like as far as like maintaining my life, because another person kind of, you know, I mean, that's a story for another day. But what I will say is, do not allow someone to, I guess, take control over your life so much that you lose basic things. Like for me, having my own place was like a basic thing for me. That was like something that I was like, I'm gonna have my own spot, and I have. Like that was my third apartment. So it's not like that's like a big thing for me. It was just something that like it was like one of my basic needs, and I really let someone kind of ruin that for me, I guess. And I'll take some accountability, you know. I didn't have to be so dumb and keep believing things that this person was telling me. You know, it was a long time coming too. This was my last and my third and final attempt at trying to make something work with this person, and it just got worse and worse in different ways. Like in some ways it got better, and then other ways it was just like, you know, I just couldn't tolerate certain things anymore. And it does suck because I put in so much time and energy and money, like a lot of money, you know, into helping this person, hoping that we would grow together and all that. But I think that he had his own agenda, and instead of being real with me, you know, as a lot of men do, they just lie because they want to stay in that situation with you, and they want to continue receiving the benefits of being with you or whatever. So it's been a rough few days. I went to church this morning for the first time in a long time, and I was like, I'm gonna be in there crying. Like, watch, I'm being there crying, because like mentally I'm in a place where like, I don't know, I just feel overly sensitive and like emotional. And yes, I was in there crying, but I mean, you know, it's church, like, you know, not a big deal. But I don't know, I think I really just want to allow myself to feel my feelings, and I'm trying to have a self-care day today. I'm trying to, you know, anyway, my phone overheated while I was talking. But so I was saying, I was trying to like today have a day where I just spend time with myself, and the whole time I'm thinking like, you know, of course I have a better time if I was with somebody. And then of course I'm thinking, okay, I don't have any friends. Like I do, but most of them have kids or are married, or like we don't really hang out like that. Or I have like one single friend, and she's just dealing with her own stuff. So, you know, there goes that. But like really, like I don't need anybody. Sure, I would like to have a relationship, because I feel like I want that kind of like partnership where, you know, like we do things together and, you know, no drama, whatever. But that's just not what I had. And so I finally was like, you know what, enough is enough, and I gotta go. So I did, and it's hard. It's not easy. Like I've been feeling very like just like empty and like lonely, and it feels weird. I haven't really been single since like high school. So I think it's important that I take some time to actually like be alone and be okay with being alone and be comfortable being alone. And I feel good after I do something, because for me it's like really hard, and for a lot of people like it's hard to just like go try something out by yourself. Like when I went to church earlier, you know, I was talking to the people after, and one of the ladies was like, oh, you came by yourself, you know, like that's cool. Like most people bring a friend, you know, they're scared to go to things by themselves, and I was, but like I did it, you know. And I'm like, you know, that's like, you know, and I've tried to do other things this year where I go by myself and just deal with that feeling of like you don't know what you're doing, and like you don't know, you know, you're not familiar with anything or anybody, and just kind of get over that. Because I mean, if I don't go do the things that I want to do because I'm waiting for someone to go with me, I'm never gonna do anything that I want to do. So, you know, I really don't want to go home and just be staring at the wall, or just be on the computer, you know, editing stuff that doesn't need to be edited, or I don't know, there's like nothing for me to do today, and like I'm really not used to like having nothing to do. Like I actually want to go back to work, and I was over here fighting for like a weekend off, like consecutive days off, because I so desperately needed it. And now I'm like, I want to work today because I have nothing else to do. Like I need to figure out how to pass my time by myself, and it just does not feel good to just not know how to be by myself and not be like, you know, like, oh, what's he doing today? Like my whole day was reserved to a man, and it shouldn't have been like that. Like especially when he wasn't reserving his days for me. Yeah, so I don't know what to do today. It's only 12. Beach plans are ruined. I mean, I could still go, but I don't know. I wanted like a nice, like sunny, you know, beach day where I could just be there. But if it's gonna be cold and like windy and stuff, I don't want to go. But I might go to the movies later by myself, which that's not a big deal. I don't know what to do. And then it's like days like this where I'm like thinking like I should text him, but then I'm like, no, I shouldn't text him. So if you go see him, you're gonna kind of wrap yourself back up in the same habits that you're trying to get out of. And you know, I just know that his intentions with me are not the same as my intentions for him. Like it's never been. And it's also pointless. Like again, like it just wasn't like reciprocated. Like my feelings for him were not the same as his feelings for me, and he can say that all he wants, but it's just not true. Like looking back at the actions he chose, which led us to this point, it's like clearly, you know, it was a very different situation for you than it was for me. And I just got to remember that. And it's easier now to remember than it was months ago, because I still had hope. And now it's just like I have no hope left for him to change, or for him to actually care about me in a genuine way, you know, rather than just getting things out of me and, you know, taking advantage of me and being a victim and, you know, whatever else he felt he needed to do to trick me and convince me or whatever. I don't know. Whatever. I'm tired of thinking about it. I'm tired of talking about it. Like, I just can't wait for this time of my life to be done with, and for me to like get into this like new era of like just not feeling stuck on somebody or a relationship, or I don't want any negative feelings anymore. Like I'm just tired of like the negativity and like replaying events and things, and just the whole like, why did he do that to me? Like I'm just so tired of that. Like I want to feel like, you know, he did that and that was his choice. It doesn't matter why that was his choice. It doesn't matter why it happened to me. Like, I mean, it happened for a reason. But I learned a lesson. I don't think he learned a lesson, but that's not my business, I guess. and what matters is what I do moving forward, and that, you know, it is what it is. And my biggest lesson learned from this whole past 3 years of this relationship and everything that I've been through with this person is that I have to just be okay with letting things be and not trying to control anything, because you can't control anybody, you can't control anything except for what you do and the choices that you make. So my choices I make are just going to be, you know, in my own favor now, not worried about what anybody else is doing or what they need. That's their business, and I'm just not going to give too much myself anymore. So, you know, but business has been really good. I mean, on the right side, like, lashing's been great. Like, now that I'm out of that environment that I was living in with this person, I feel like better about going to work, and I'm I'm going to sleep earlier, and I'm waking up a little earlier, and I'm like, hey, I might like start working like 9 a.m. or something, you know, in the morning, so I can have more availability for my clients. And what was I gonna say? I mean, I've been getting a lot of new clients. I've been getting a lot of returning clients that I haven't seen in a while. But it's summertime, so I feel like that's normal. Like, I think from here till like the end of the year, it's gonna be pretty busy for me, which is good, because I'm hoping that I can, you know, get my finances in order, be more responsible. I'm an LLC now, so I am Created X Shy LLC, created by Shy. I was going to rebrand because I wanted to start like offering nails, and I am, but not really. Like, I'm not like pushing it because I just have so many lash clients. But I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna do a rebrand right now. I'll just keep my regular cheythelashtech, you know, as my name and stuff, but have an LLC and working on becoming a corporation so I can have a better, you know, financial, I guess, benefit from my business. And what else? That's pretty much it. Like, I'm just struggling to heal, struggling to get myself right and just bounce back from everything, because it's been a lot. But like I said, that's a story for another day. If you're my client, you know everything. So yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And you guys have been so supportive and so encouraging of me to get out of the situation. So I thank you for that, and for listening to me and letting me vent about all the drama and all the ridiculousness. And you know, you guys really, like, you guys have been really solid for me. So clientele has been great, business is great. Like, it's just me and my mental state that I just need to like snap out of it, and I will, you know, I will. So I'm not too worried about it. It's just like, it's annoying, like, it's an ugly feeling, and I kind of just want to like start living my best life, because I have not been able to enjoy, I don't like this angle, I have not been able to enjoy anything that, you know, any part of my business since I started, because I've been in this relationship and it's been just draining me of my energy and my money and everything else. So, you know, hopefully I can finally start like really putting more into my business and receiving more from it, and just like enjoying my life more and this profession, because for a while I just started to hate it. Like, I started to hate my job and I felt stuck, and it wasn't even that I was feeling stuck in my job, it was like I just felt stuck in life, like in this position with this person, and you know, it was just not a good environment or relationship. And that's basically what it was, because every time I am away from this relationship, I feel good about work. Like, I feel like work is like my one thing that I have that is like taking care of me, you know. And like, I guess when I can't take care of work and I'm just half doing everything and I don't care and I'm just showing up and like struggling to be there mentally, and you know, everything's just like, it just makes it so much harder to show up for my business and for my clients and to have a good face and represent my business. But you know, now it's been better. I'm trying to take care of myself, and that's pretty much it. So thank you guys if you watched all 16 of my subscribers that I have. Whatever, I don't post on here as much as I should, but I would like to. I think it's kind of fun. I like editing and stuff, so it's been fun. But thank you guys for watching. If you did, or if you even made it to this point in the video, I was talking a lot, so yeah, thanks, and I'll see you next time.